to Appliance Master Live. I'm Bill, and today we're going to have our final episode of our grill series, opening up the season this year. We've already covered so far preparing your grill at the beginning of the season, which included cleaning and safe operation. And today I'm just going to wrap it up with some of the, finish up some of the open ends we had left. So I've always just used this grill. My grill is a gas propane, which is pretty common. I think most people have something like this. So in case you aren't familiar, propane tank is usually on the side somewhere. Usually have one. Some of the bigger stoves might even have two tanks. But also this kind of grill can be converted for natural gas that can be connected to your house if it's an option, so you don't always have to go back and forth to get your tanks filled up. However, the problem with that is you got to make sure you turn it off. If you don't turn off your grill, which I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble if I'm mentioning names, but the person I was married to, one winter we had no snow on our grill for several days, because I guess we didn't turn it off. But on a tank that would just run out, but here it would just, your gas bill would just get higher. In any event, that's an option. Okay, so with the accessories on here, because occasionally, if you want to try a recipe which requires smoking a meat, you can get like for instance, I have a smoke box, which is right here, and right now it's full of mesquite chips. That seemed to work well. We did a recipe earlier with some ribs that Tommy was here, and so that really smoked well. I guess not really a problem, but something to watch with this is you just have to, if these chips run out, like on a long recipe like that, sometimes you might have to interrupt it and reload the chips. It's not a big deal. It just gives you the flexibility, and also you can. I know people have a smoke tube that uses pellets. I mean, just a different way to go. I've never used it. It's if you find one that's cheaper, whatever turns you on, I guess is good. The fun part, I guess, in cooking in general is you can experiment, and so that's half the fun. Most of the fun is eating after you're done. But however, if you're going to smoke food on your grill, on a gas grill like this, I don't. The thermometers on these aren't that. I don't think they're sensitive enough to be safe. You don't want to ruin your recipe because it got a little too hot. And so I purchased this is a meat probe. Typically, the probe would be inserted into whatever you're cooking, and this records the temperature. This, however, for smoking, you don't have to. I didn't insert that into the meat. I got a piece of aluminum foil. I stuck the probe just into the grill space near where you're smoking your meat, and you can really. This is really accurate. I mean, to the degree it records to the degree, and it has an alarm that you can set time. Like for instance, when we were smoking for 3 hours last week, you set it for 3 hours. The alarm will go off, and it also has a temperature. I set it for a high temperature of 200. So if the temperature, we were aiming for like 180. So if the temperature did rise, you have an alarm, and you can come out and deal with it. Maybe like crack the lid and just lower the temperature a bit here. And one of the best features about that is that you can take it with you. So if you have a 6-hour recipe, I mean, you can go inside, put it, if you have work in the house or yard work, you can put it near you. So again, if the alarms go off, but it's always, you don't have to be, prisoner to your grill and sit here. And again, this one has a little stand, so you can put it, keep an eye on it. And it's just fun. This stuff is, it's fun to do, fun to play with. It gives you a reason to be outside, gives you a reason not to be at work. Well, I shouldn't say that, but if you need, but also other accessories you can put on a grill like this, or you maybe you've used them already, but like cedar planks. You can experiment that with fish or salmon. It's pretty popular. You can even get a pizza stone. I mean, we had a pizza stone that my kids used to use, and I can't find it now. So that experiment, we weren't really good with the pizza stone, but you might want to give it a try. So again, this is just very convenient. Like the other grills out there, like if you get a smoker, if you're just a big smoking fan, you got all kinds of time, and you really want to go into that world, there are smoking grills that actually start pretty reasonably priced. But a lot of those are either wood chips, electric, pellets. I mean, it's a whole nother world. To me, I'm not retired yet, so I don't quite have that amount of time, but for right now, the convenience of this is really what I prefer. Also, I know people have griddle tops that, I mean, they like those. I mean, again, to each his own. So, and you know what, there's even wood-fired grills. So the sky's the limit, whatever you want. Again, I'm all about convenience, and that's why I'll probably stay in this world for a while. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed our little segment here with grills with Appliance Master. So APPLIANCEMASTER.com. If you have any questions, you can get our phone number, and you can find the other videos in this series if you have that kind of time and you're so inclined. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you next week.